Hi guys, this is your girl Lishajoya. Thank you for coming to this YouTube video. Um, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, poke, pry. and you never know when I'm going to stream live, because I don't even know when I'm going to stream live. All my live streams are pretty much unplanned. So, anyways, I am up in the morning getting ready for work again, and my boss has been shifting my schedule like crazy lately. And one minute I open, next minute I close, and next minute I'm mid shift because people have been flopping back and forth. I've been like the only one consistent in my schedule, consistent in like showing up to work, and I've never called off still. So, without further ado, I got my hair is mostly put up. I got my makeup already on. I got this like yellow green shimmery ensemble thing going on. I've already been harassed by the cats in the morning for hugs, kisses, and food. Um, but now I'm waiting for my clothes to dry in the dryer because I washed a lot of clothes yesterday, and the last things I washed was my uniform. And I can never show you guys where I work at because when you work at a place, you usually sign a NDA type of thing. You cannot show where you work at. You can't show the logo where you work at. Blah 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 blah. Can't show you making stuff inside the place you work at and all that fun stuff. So we're just here in the morning, just live streaming away, whether y'all see it or not. So the last time I streamed, I shared with you guys that I fell really hard and my martial arts saved my life. And I did have some soreness and some pain and some bruising for a few days, but now I'm not hurting as bad, but I'm still a little stiff where I fell at. But it's not like I'm in pain or anything, that's a good thing because I've been doing a lot of stretching, you know. Um, but Getting ready for work and trying to get myself in the mind frame that I'm off early. I'm off early. I don't have to clean. I don't have to do much of the hard cleaning like I normally do when I close. Um, so, this past couple of days, uh, I've been doing a lot of cooking. Did a lot of baking this time around. I actually enjoy baking because it's like therapeutic. It's like waiting for your present to come out of the oven, and you get to eat your present. So, hello, Con. How you doing? I don't have my glasses on. I normally wear glasses because I'm very nearsighted. So everything I'm seeing in my chat here by a little bit better. My boss and we had another sit down chit chat where I actually sat her down and I spilled things out on the table. I pretty much told her um, that I needed this, and that, and she's like, okay. So now she's giving me this, and that, and those things were I need her to tell me one thing. I need for her to tell me like straight up. You know, if she has a problem with me, then she needs to just um, tell me privately if she has a problem and not put it on blast in the managers group chat for everybody to see. Oh, thank you, so hi. I actually live in the country, if you want to know. I live where there's a lot of trees, a lot of birds, a lot of deer, a lot of bear, a lot of coyotes, a lot of nature. I have a lot of space around me. I'm very, 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 very blessed to not be living in a city anymore. I don't have to hear cars or trains or people being shot. I don't have to hear all that kind of stuff. But anyways, I'm happy that I'm getting the support I need from my boss because I told her I need this, and this, and that. And again, one of those things was her to not blast me in the manager's group chat. And she has a problem with me. She takes it up with me privately in text between me and her. And I said the other thing is, if there's something I need to improve on, tell me, because you don't know what you need to improve on unless somebody points you in that direction. And I'm always trying to improve myself on my job. Always. I'm a little misperfectionist. A little bit too much, where my own coworkers get really angry with me because I make them look stupid, or I make them look like they're not doing their job. When I'm doing everything by the book according to my job. All right, you guys gonna come with me for a minute to my laundry room because my clothes are still drying, and I think they just went off. I gotta check them. Oh yeah, they can use 30 more minutes. Excuse me. This is all real stuff, you know what I mean? A lot of YouTubers don't show their life like this. No. Is it on 30? Yeah. I don't have my glasses on. Alrighty, guys. Come on. Come on. Woof. Alright. Talking to the cats. My cats, every time I open up the laundry room, they think that room is Narnia. And they all want to rush in. But, there we go. I got 30 more minutes. So, when I got 36 minutes into this stream, my clothes should be done. And then I'll be getting myself ready for work. But right now, it's time to eat something, take care of my body thing. The other thing I asked my boss is that she'd give me more power. Because I normally take care of things like I'm a general manager. Even when she's there or not there, I try taking care of things like customers. I tried telling her, you hire me to work. You don't hire me to not work. And I said, I'm here to take the burden off of you. That's another reason why I'm hired. That's what I spilled out on the table. And she's like, at least somebody acknowledges that. And I said, well, along with that, I need to have a little bit of power so that whenever things and problems arise, you could trust me. The key is trust. Trust me to be able to handle those problems and that I've got your back. And I know she's not used to having people having her back because I'm not used to having people having my back. So I understand where she's coming from with that. So she's giving me a little bit more power. A little bit more open space, so to speak. So I've just been telling her what I need, when I need it, how I need it, and she's been meeting me there. It's very nice because my previous boss, even though he was a very direct person, would never give me any type of control at all. You know what I mean? Any type of way so I can handle my shift. I never felt like I was a manager, even though I had the manager title, And that really sucks when you're a manager and your boss won't let you do your job and like micromanages you and then tries to make you feel like you're not doing your job, but you can't because he's doing it for you. Now I have a boss that allows me to do my job now. Just kind of nice. So I've been happier. I've been happier overall. And there's things that she needs from me. Like we need to get out when we close out. We need to be out by a certain time. So I've been working on me delegating people their tasks. Okay, Brian, I need for you to sweep and mop the lobby. I need for you to stock. I need for you to check the bathrooms. I need you to do stock. I need you to wash the walls. I need for you to, do the mirrors. I need for you to take out the trash in both bathrooms. I need for you to do the dishes. I need for you to do this or this, and this and that. I've been delegating people's tasks. And before I was not allowed to do that. So now I have this new boss. I have to get into that habit now of delegating tasks and getting stronger and learning how to talk to people. Like the way that I talk to my son is different than I talk to my husband, and the way that I talk to um, my best friend is different. You know what I mean? Like for instance, I will talk to Bob different than I would talk to Sarah. You know what I mean? Because we have a different like relationship, different bond. You know, different way we talk, different way we joke around. You know what I mean? Different way we jive. And um, like there's this one guy I work with. I say, hey, I said, sir, will you do me a favor? Will you go ahead and put the mop away for me? He thought, okay, yeah, okay. The other one was like, I joke around and they don't understand you're joking around because they're just trying to be, um, I don't know how to explain it. Not dull, but they're just not with the program, you know? They don't know me yet. Or they do know me, but they just don't like me and don't want to drive. So, and I have to learn to back off. So, um, but overall, I'm learning how to communicate with each and individual person that I work with, and um, learning how to delegate tasks better. And I struggled with delegating tasks for a while because like I said, I wasn't able, given that control, I wasn't able to say, you know what, Bobby, please go wash dishes, go catch me up on the dishes, you know, or and then when someone does their task, and especially when they do it without complaining, I actually thank them. You know what I mean? I say, thank you, Bobby, for doing the dishes. I really appreciate your help. It helps me out a lot. And I try to emphasize how much I appreciate it because I really do mean it that I appreciate when people help me out. Because you can't run a store by yourself. I've done it. I've closed the store by myself. I made orders, took orders, and cash people out and clean the store by myself. It was not fun. I mean, you can do it. Be very slow, be one order at a time. But it was not fun. So you learn to appreciate help when you get it. So overall, I'm pretty much happy that my boss has been giving me a little bit more responsibility. She's been giving me, I already do the payroll. You know, I already do that. I do RGM stuff, even though I'm just a regular manager. And I'm proud of that. I mean, I do like the other inventory stuff on the side, and when she's missed that we needed trash bags or I don't know, wrappers for the food or bags, what the stuff is, or labels for our printer, or, you know what I mean, or food items that we need for the line. You know what I mean? I tell her these things because, you know, you never know. We all miss stuff. Even bosses miss things. You know, no one's perfect, you know. So we all learning how to work as a team and jiving and gelling as a team. It's kind of nice. And there's been people been trying to get me fired, and people who I used to be really close with, and it was very disappointing because I think of these people as my children, my work children, and I felt like it was a big stab in the back, really hard, and it really pissed me off to the point where now I'm distant with people now. It's like the relationship's not the same anymore, and I hate that it's come to that, but I have to do what I gotta do to protect myself. You know, you can't, you're not always gonna get along with people. Um, I was gonna quit this job a few times, um, but I decided that I'm not gonna let nobody control me. I'm not going to let someone that wants me to quit. I'm not gonna give them what they want. That's how it is. You don't give people what they want. You give them what they need. You know, and and I'm the one of the few people that's fully trained on everything in the store. So I mean, if they get rid of me and one other person, actually two more other people, the store would fall apart. Period. So, Coffee's good, by the way. It's very strong. Very bitter, very strong. I didn't put enough sugar in it. The other thing is that's been going on is that I've been trying to figure out what to do with my YouTube channel, like with my edited videos. I haven't had time to do anything. I have something I want to do, like a project I want to do, but I'm not sure. I mean, there's a cookbook I want to do with recipes. I want to recreate recipes that are in a cookbook from famous chefs, because I want to know if I can even know what their ingredients are. Because I've been reading this one cookbook, and there's a lot of ingredients. I don't even know what the heck it is. I don't even know where to get them. And I'm like, how do you get the francais or something? It's a French word, like for a specialty cheese or something. Like, where do you get that? You know, and how can you order it without it being like $50 a pound, literally? And it's just starting to rain. We're expecting thunderstorms and crazy stuff right now. So, listen, we might have a power outage. I don't know. Hi, Care Bear. Hi, Rivers. That's Care Bear. That's my cat. One of my cats. I have a few cats. I rescue animals too. So, his name is Bear, but I call him Care Bear. I'm the only one that can kiss him. He only wants my kisses. But things are going pretty smooth. I have no complaints. I'm pretty much a happy person right now. These past few weeks, but I've had to spill out everything to my boss. I had to say, you know, this is going on, and now she wants me to communicate with her. And that's the other thing that I'm starting to appreciate. I'm not used to the communication. I'm not used to a boss wanting to hear me out, what I have to say. And even though my previous boss was an excellent boss, we always had stuff in stock. We always had this. He was very good about doing the budget and da da da. It was just I could never communicate with him, and it sucked because I really cared for him as like a brother, you know. I felt like because there was a culture difference. He's from Egypt, and men from Egypt usually they don't listen to women, you know. It's just their culture, and I can't be offended by it. It just is what it is. So I had to learn to not take offense to that, and just like and not overthink it, and not think of it as sexist or anything like that, but just try to think that that's just part of his culture, and just trying to understand him, where he comes from, and to learn to respect that. I learned to respect the differences in cultures and stuff. Even if I don't understand, I just respect the differences, because not everybody can be the same, you know. And I appreciate differences in people. But then you learn the differences between you and them, and you learn to appreciate each other on a different level. So I'm really but this boss, she wants me to communicate, and I'm learning how to communicate, because I'm not very good at it. I suck at communicating, guys. That's why I'm working on my delegating tasks better to my crew. And I've been doing that here at home now too, because I've been saying, hey, I need for you, when I get home from work, I need this done. To my husband, to my son, you know what I mean, to just like a general now. And I've been trying to like set goals for myself. So later down the road, I want to do a series where I am recreating recipes from famous chefs in their cookbooks. But I want to rearrange my kitchen. I want to paint my kitchen. My kitchen's like dull. My paint. I want to redo the paneling you see up here. You see that paneling. I want to paint it like a matte black, and then the main panels, the white pieces, like the white-ish. Hold on, oops. Oh, kind of. There you go. I'll get it right. It's kind of hard to do again. These two panels right here, I want to paint them a brighter white, like a white, where it's like the light bulbs look brighter. The light looks brighter in here with these current light bulbs I've got. Kind of save on energy too with having a brighter environment. I also want to repaint my living room. I'm probably going to take some time off, like a whole week off from work when I decide to do my vacation. And we cannot do anything in summer or springish part of spring, the late part of spring or summer, because it's just too hot to do anything. You're like melting while you're just standing there. But it gets between 90 degrees and 100% humidity around here. Yeah, and the paint won't stick with that. So I have to wait till fall, which is right around the time I got married, which will be my vacation time. I'm going to use that vacation time to really haul some serious tail for this house and get it ready for winter, because we get snow here. And I'm not used to that. I'm from the city, and I'm from the other side of the United States, where it never snowed. Never snows unless you're in the mountains. And where I lived at was by the beach, and it never really snowed by the beach. So now that I'm living here in the country, there's no sounds of cars. There's no sounds of drama. All you hear is the wind in the trees. You hear the animal sounds. I have really, really nice neighbors, especially Fermi and Bob. I think that's his name. Bill, one of them. They're really nice people. Anytime if you were if you were like stuck on the side of the road, you called them, they'd be coming to your house. Y'all were coming to get you, or they'd find someone else that can help you if they couldn't do something. I have that kind of community around here. When I was in California, we were so close to each other. People were like, get away. I need my space. And now people here, we have a lot of space, and now people want it close to each other. And I kind of like that better because it's peaceful here. You're able to gather your thoughts, any type of trauma or bad things you've had in your life. You're able to calm yourself down and reflect and think and heal and grow. And that's as I moved here back in 2020 something. Yeah, 2020. I moved here. I left California on August 8th. And then I proceeded to flip my ex-boyfriend's house as I was driving on the freeway with my family. Actually, all three of us flipped his house off in that direction because he wouldn't let me live with him while we were homeless for the year. And he had a house, and I was willing to pay him lots and lots of money just to live in a tent in his backyard. But he wouldn't let me do that. He kept dangling his little house over my head like a little carrot before a horse, And you get sick and tired of it after a while, you know what I mean? It only took a year of me figuring it out, So we flipped his house off in that direction, in his direction, I mean. And we proceeded to be here, and I've been here since August 12th of 2020. And it's been one of the greatest things I've done in my life. It's been so peaceful. I've been rebuilding myself emotionally, mentally, spiritually, psychologically. The people here are pretty nice. The cops here are pretty nice here, actually. Not like California where they're really stuck up and they'll arrest you and point a gun in your face. And if you get pulled over, you have to put your hands outside the car, okay? Here, you keep your hands on the wheel, and then they're pretty much really nice about it, Pretty nice cops here. A lot of supportive things here. So it's been nonstop healing. I suggest a lot of you to get out of the city and go to the country for a while, and for at least a month, and slow yourself down and be back in your own thoughts and unplug yourself to some degree to some of the nonsense that you are in or were in, I had to do the same thing. I had to unplug myself from a lot of things and to get to this point where I'm calm, I'm focused, I'm able to think things through, I'm able to identify the areas where I might have went wrong, identify where others have went wrong, that type of thing. And it's healing. It's healing. But overall, things are good here. Things are very good here. I have a loving husband now. I have my support system. My mom's not here alive anymore, of course. My mom passed in 2021, right before my birthday. So, um, yeah, my cheerleader is gone, but she's never gone in my heart. So, she always lives with me, some one way or the other. Anyways, that's the end of this stream for now. I'm going to go ahead and just continue to get something more to eat. And I'm going to go ahead and, finish waking up. I have only a few minutes. I have to be out of here. And what is it, 7 something? What time is it? I don't know what time it is. What time is it? Oh, it's 6:59. I got 15 minutes or so before I have to get out of here anyways. And I'm pretty much ready to go. I'm just waiting for my clothes to dry in the dryer. All I have to do is just put them on, drink the coffee, get my bag, get my jacket on, and leave. Thank you guys for joining me and being here for as long as you guys have. Thank you guys for always supporting me and being here for me. I really do appreciate it. I've been on YouTube for over 10 years. I don't have that many subscribers, but it's okay. I would rather have quality than quantity any day. And the ones that do follow me, I do appreciate you. And I'll see you guys later on the next stream when I do. And hopefully the next time I do a video, it'll be edited video so you guys can see my what I'm thinking of taking my YouTube channel to. Alright, love you. Bye bye.